Welcome back, everyone, and I hope you're having an amazing day. If you're currently holding LAB token or thinking about buying it at these levels, then make sure you watch this video until the very end, because today we're going to break down the latest price action, the most important support and resistance levels, what the charts are telling us, and whether this recent weakness could actually become a huge opportunity for long-term investors. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. The cryptocurrency market is extremely volatile, so always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Now let's jump straight into the chart. LAB token has been under pressure over the last several trading sessions, and many investors are starting to wonder whether the correction is finally over, or if another wave of selling could still be ahead. This is the biggest question in the community right now. While the recent price action may look disappointing, experienced traders know that corrections are a completely normal part of every market cycle. One thing that immediately stands out is the decline in trading volume. Lower volume usually means that both buyers and sellers are waiting for confirmation before making aggressive moves. This often leads to a period of consolidation, where price moves within a relatively tight range before eventually choosing its next direction. Looking at the daily chart, LAB token recently struggled to maintain bullish momentum after failing to hold above an important support level. Once that support was lost, short-term traders began taking profits, adding more selling pressure to the market. However, despite this weakness, the overall structure has not completely broken down. The next major support area remains extremely important. If buyers successfully defend this level, we could see a strong bounce as confidence returns to the market. On the other hand, if sellers manage to push the price below this zone with strong volume, then another leg lower cannot be ruled out. This is why patience is so important. Many new investors make the mistake of buying simply because a coin has already fallen significantly. A lower price alone does not guarantee that the bottom has been reached. Instead, smart traders wait for confirmation that buyers are actually stepping back into the market. Another important factor to watch is market sentiment. When fear reaches extreme levels, many investors panic and sell at the worst possible time. Ironically, this is often when experienced investors begin accumulating positions gradually. History has shown that some of the best long-term buy-in opportunities appear when market sentiment is at its weakest. From a technical perspective, the resistance above the current price remains the key obstacle. Until LAB token breaks above this resistance with strong buying volume, the market remains in a neutral to bearish short-term trend. A successful breakout would likely attract fresh buyers and could completely change market sentiment. If such a breakout happens, the next upside targets become much more realistic. Traders will then start watching whether the token can build momentum toward higher resistance zones. However, if the breakout fails, another period of sideways movement is the more likely scenario. Risk management is equally important during times like these. Never invest money that you cannot afford to lose, and avoid making emotional decisions based on short-term price movements. Successful investing is about consistency, discipline, and following a well-defined strategy, instead of reacting to every candle. One encouraging sign is that the development around the LAB ecosystem continues to attract attention. While price action often dominates headlines, long-term value usually depends on continued development, community growth, utility, and adoption. If the project continues delivering meaningful updates, investor confidence may gradually improve over time. The broader cryptocurrency market also plays a significant role. Even the strongest altcoins often struggle when Bitcoin experiences heavy selling pressure. Conversely, when Bitcoin stabilizes and starts trending higher, many smaller projects benefit from renewed investor interest. This means LAB token's future performance will likely depend not only on project-specific developments, but also on the overall market environment. For traders, confirmation remains the key. Waiting for higher highs, stronger volume, and clear bullish momentum usually provides a better risk-to-reward setup than trying to predict the exact bottom. While catching the absolute lowest price sounds attractive, consistently following a disciplined trading plan often produces better long-term results. Long-term investors may choose a completely different approach. Instead of attempting to perfectly time the market, they gradually build positions over time using dollar-cost averaging. This strategy reduces the impact of short-term volatility and removes much of the emotional stress that comes with trying to predict every market move. As we move into the coming days, keep a close eye on trading volume, Bitcoin's direction, and whether LAB token can reclaim important resistance levels. These factors will likely determine whether the next major move is to the upside, or whether the market needs more time to consolidate. Remember that cryptocurrency markets move in cycles. Strong rallies are often followed by corrections, and corrections are eventually followed by new opportunities. The key difference between successful investors and emotional traders is patience. Those who wait for confirmation and manage risk properly usually perform much better over the long run than those who constantly chase hype. So, is Lab Token ready for its next big move? The answer is that the chart is approaching a decision point. Buyers need to step in with conviction and push the price back above resistance. If they succeed, momentum could quickly return and attract additional market participants. If not, traders should remain cautious and avoid forcing trades in uncertain conditions. That's why the next few trading sessions are likely to be extremely important. Whether you're already holding Lab Token or simply watching from the sidelines, this is a time to stay informed, stay patient, and focus on evidence instead of emotions. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Lab Token has already found its bottom, or do you think another correction is still possible before the next major rally begins? I'd love to hear your opinion. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest crypto market updates. Thank you so much for